This issue is a bit related to China. Let us consider that issue as well. Sadet Çelikçi, United States of America. From the US government, I guess he is ready. Now Trump, Canada, China. He stated his intention to impose customs duties on Mexico. In fact, Gulru Hoxha reaffirmed this, as did Mehmet Hakan. It should be noted that there is currently a trade war in progress, specifically involving China imposing tariffs on Mexico and Canada. I am curious to know, Sadet, how this announcement has been received in the United States. Let's begin by getting your perspective on this matter. This text consists of 498 characters.
Mukayet Topçu, Donald Trump started to affect the American economy, or rather the world economy, even before he took office. He made these announcements yesterday in the United States, but before 24 hours had passed, we actually started to see the effects on the economy in the US. Stocks fell in the morning hours and the dollar index increased, and again, if we look at the Mexican peso and the Canadian dollar also lost its value against the US dollar. The Mexican peso fell by 2.3% against the US dollar. And if we actually look at the figures right now, $1 is equivalent to 20.75 Mexican pesos. And the Canadian dollar also lost its value. We can also see the depreciation of the Chinese yuan. Who is worried? Investors are worried because stocks are falling. The American people are worried because they are afraid that inflation, which is already high, will go even higher. In his statement, Donald Trump actually addressed the underlying causes. What did he say? In particular, he said that he would impose a 10% tariff on China for not blocking the drug trade. He also said he would impose a 25% tariff on Canada and Mexico for not stopping illegal immigration. In fact, he threatened China with 60% during the election process. So how will this affect America? How will it affect the American people? To the American people, it means an additional cost of $2,600 per household per year. It actually means that interest rates will go up in the United States. Even though Donald Trump has told the American people that it's not your cost, it's the cost of other countries, it worries the American people, it worries investors. And again, the statements actually came from Canada and China. China, after Donald Trump's statements, said that no one can win a trade war. Again, in a statement from Canada, they said that we will evaluate these processes and these discussions with the new administration. In fact, following Donald Trump's tariff announcements, tariffs from Canada, Mexico, and China can actually be discussed, because not only imports from Canada, China, and Mexico, but also the US imports oil from Canada. It imports electronic products from China. So this whole process will actually affect the economy of America and China, the two big economies of the world, the two big dispute breakers, especially in terms of trade. What are the American people saying? There are actually reactions from the American people. Reactions are coming from Democrats. Reactions are coming from Americans. Even Republicans are worried right now. Especially social media posts are being shared in the United States. In America, attention is drawn to the market prices in January. At the same time, the market prices in January and the fact that Donald Trump does not think about the poor people are emphasized in the United States. We can say that investors are worried because they cannot see their way forward in America right now. So Donald Trump made the announcement. 24 hours later, the markets moved, and it is thought that the shelves of the markets in the United States in January